Good afternoon, beautiful people. You're welcome to Judge Before You Marry with Odun. In my last video, I brought out 2 questions that you need to ask before you get married. So in this video, I'm bringing another 2. That you need to ask, and that is because they are very important. Either you are about to get married or you are newly married. So the question is, what are the boundaries you have to give each other? What are the boundaries you have to give each other in relating with the opposite sex to avoid unnecessary drama, to avoid any misunderstanding, and to avoid any trust breaking? Yes, to avoid anything that will break your trust for each other. Then you have to give yourself that boundaries. What are the boundaries in relating with the opposite sex? And while giving yourself the boundaries, it has to be mutual. It has to be what is convenient for the man, and it has to be what is convenient for the lady. And it shouldn't be from the man alone, to avoid selfishness. If you truly love your man, if the man truly loves you, then give yourself boundaries that you are comfortable with. How can we relate with the opposite sex? While in the public, while at home, or in working place, or even the business you are doing. Give yourself that boundary. What are the boundaries? Do it with love. Don't do it by threatening each other. So it has to be mutual. Now the other question is, how with your anger? Well, this particular question can sound so funny and like it's not necessary. It is though. It is very necessary. If you cannot have that question, there are other ways to do about it, but you must be very careful. So it won't go beyond what you expect. It won't go beyond what you can handle, and it won't go beyond what you can correct. In my own case, before I got married, I did not ask my husband how does he get angry. I rather look for a way to test him, because in our relationship there was nothing like quarreling, there was nothing like misunderstanding, there was nothing like fighting. So to me, it look as if we don't really love each other. Like, why is that there's nothing to fight about? Why is that there's nothing to quarrel about? At least there should be a misunderstanding while we are just knowing ourselves that this is what I want, this is what I hate, this is what I don't like. You understand? So am I that too good to be your wife? Is it too good to be my husband? So that's why I try this method. I'm not saying this for you to try it though. But if you can have, you have. If you have a good idea greater than my own, then you can apply it. But be very careful so that it won't go beyond what you can repair. Yes. So this is the way I did mine. I was with him that very day, and he was preparing to go to work. And I know him to be very punctual. He does not like going late for work. He goes earlier than they open. So what I did was to delay him by locking him from outside. He was looking for what to do. He didn't know what to do. So I was watching him from the window to see his reaction. He was just keeping himself cool. I thought I was getting what I want. Okay? So after some minutes, a long time a bit, yes. So I opened the door and I came inside. He just stood up and started talking in anger. He was telling me, I don't know, you can be so stupid like this. So you can be this stupid. You want me to go too late for work? Is it how you are? Eh? What is your problem? That kind of anger. So what am I going to do? I wanted to smile, so I composed myself and I brought out a Bible. I didn't want to do him any harm. I just did that at a test. I said, if you shout on me again, then you see this Bible, I'll use it to stab you now. Ah, he said, well, you can, no problem, go ahead. I just dropped the Bible there. I beg, go, Joe, be going to your work. So while I went back to school that very day to do some stuff like that. So in the evening before he closed for work, I hurried to his working place and I told him he was moody, he was not happy, and I was like, what is going on now? So what is going on? Okay, can we please let's go out from work. So we went out and I got a bowl of ice cream. I told him to please take the ice cream to take down. That was just testing him to know his anger, because it's not polite for me in my own reasoning that we can't be dating for this long and we won't have any misunderstanding that kilo fefa. So what I just did was to calm him down, but I still held a point. There was another point I was able to bring out after that incident, that you should not be provocative. Don't be too provocative more than normal. It can't be that cool all the time. If it's something that is very, very, very important to him, something very important to his career, something very important to his life, and you are provocative, man, it will be violent too. Yes. So that's why I said many people cannot be honest with the response that this is how they get angry. No. Many are not. While some, they are over jealous. So jealousy plus anger na double wahala. So you just need to act. And at the same time, you need to get your own points. So you know how to deal with it. When you find out that this person is violent, when you know how person it can be, you too, if you are a violent type, keep cool. So there won't be fire on the mountain. So thank you very much. See you in the next video.